Here at Rising, over the past 3 years, we have been expanding our portfolio into MTLI product that we own and operate across the country, including Nevada, Sacramento, and Texas. Part of what we do different is something, not to toot my own horn, but I like to say that I bring to the team, having managed MTLI product in the Kent Valley, Washington area for 7 years with a boutique firm that's similar to Rising in many ways. I've been able to lend a customer service approach to how we manage these properties, which is very different than a lot of other operators. In addition, our experience in Class A office has really allowed us to even elevate that game more, because if you're familiar with office product, you know that they require a lot of service and a lot of things are the landlord's responsibility, where it's not so much an MTLI. But we really feel like there's a lot more we can do for our tenants and bring to them to serve their needs. In addition to that, we try to have a hands-on approach, which is not always common with industrial tenants of any type, MTLI or large big box industrial. What we try to do is make sure that we have a property manager on site or as near to site as possible in order to be there to sit with a tenant within 10 or 15 minutes time. This allows our tenants to be able to walk into an office, to speak to someone immediately, or make a simple phone call and get a quick response, which is so incredibly important. In addition to that, being spread out, and as most of you know, our headquarters are in LA, we use technology to make sure that we're all connected, from the operations to the asset management to the leasing, and our platform is Asana. And I won't go into too much detail about what that is, but effectively it allows for all of us to see what's happening with the operation of the property, communicate about it. We create accountability and transparency and are able to help one another resolve issues. The other thing that I think we do really, really well is, instead of just simply looking at a lease and saying, well, these are your responsibilities and these are ours, we try to really listen to and hear our tenants so that we can truly understand what their needs are, read between the lines, and even if it's technically not our responsibility in the lease, if there's a way that we can solve for it, where ownership gets what it needs and our tenants get what they need, we will always pursue that avenue. We have always said part of our customer service approach is to start with a yes, and even in industrial, we are making those same decisions. So I'm sitting here telling you we bring all of these things to the table: a personal touch, technology, hands-on approach. What does this mean for you? How does that add value to the investment or for you as an investor? Well, retention of tenants is a great thing. We don't want vacancy. We don't want to have to pay to turn space. We don't want to pay commissions to bring a new tenant in. We want to keep as many tenants there as possible. And we also, as we work to increase rents, want them to feel like they're getting a value for that increased rent. And so all of these components are so important to continuing to bring and add and further increase the value of these properties and your investment in them.